Congratulations to Southern for securing their spot into the NCAA tournament, punching their automatic bid. This has been a wonderful tournament, and they definitely deserve to go. They played relentlessly, all week, and then to show up after playing last night, getting in late, and playing us as hard as they played us in the fourth quarter. That's just hats off to them. They wanted it. I thought that they played really, really hard. We had a great run while we were here. I'm super proud of these young women for all that they've accomplished, making history, even having an opportunity to wake up this morning to be able to play. It's something that a few other teams didn't have an opportunity to do. So for it to be us, which it's never been done in the history of the program, I'm proud of you all. I'm proud of them for that.
Appreciate those comments, Coach. We'll open up for questions first for our student athletes.
I would say, Ms. Davenport, the fan base that showed up, the journey that this week has been, I know it just ended, it didn't end the way that you like, but how would you sum up this experience this week?
It was fun. I enjoyed playing here. This is my first time playing HBCU ball. So it's my first year. This was a great experience.
How about you?
Like I said yesterday, there's just so much love surrounding us, especially with all the students coming out and supporting us. So yeah, I would say it's been really, really fun. It just shows how much support there is at HBCU. So yeah, I really enjoyed just the whole experience being here at the tournament.
Coach, I looked at the stat sheet, and I'm not a coach, probably not a good analyst either, but I just looked at free throws, and I thought that was the difference. Talk about that, and anything else that stood out to you that was the difference between winning and losing.
I've actually, we talked about it. We've been struggling. I think I said that maybe our first night or maybe on the radio back in Pine Bluff, that we struggled at the end of the season with free throws. We were like right on the cusp of like the 50% here, we had 40% games, and then we showed up to the tournament, and I felt like, we were locked in. I think the first night we were in the 70s, and then last night, the night before, the night after that, we were in like the 80 percentile percentage of the free throws, and then you look at the free throw line and you're at 38%, regardless of whatever else that went on or went wrong in the game. You cannot win a ball game, a championship, shooting 38% from the free throw line. And I would say that if there's anything else that would have stood out, nothing stood out more than that piece. I thought that we still were in the third quarter. We got up as many as six. We were just right there, and they were fouling us and sending us to the free throw line, and we weren't able to capitalize and knock down those opportunities beyond the charity stripe. It was just difficult for us to get over the hump, to secure it when we needed to. So if you want to ask me, I'm going to definitely say it was free throws.
Well, Coach, outside of the free throw situation, anything else that stands out from the fourth quarter, whether it be a personnel with matching up against them, because you looked like it was poised that you were going to take it, but then it fell apart at the end?
Yeah, I think we've talked about being together. I think you've heard that word, from me before. And Southern, like I said before, Southern played very hard together. Down in the stretch, I think that there were some miscommunications coming out of the huddles, and I don't know where the disconnect was on that. And then, there was some frustrations and some emotions that really and truly, if we were able to just kind of calm down and lock in to the bigger picture. We were talking about possessions at that point, and we never really kind of got settled. I know that one thing about it is that this team wants to win. These young women, they want to win. They deserve to be here. They worked hard to be here. And sometimes you have to just keep your composure. When Tia, fouled out, I think she was a little emotional. I thought that she was going to be able to come back and let them know that they could get it done without her. Especially because she set the pace so well. I could visualize her setting the pace so well on Wednesday and Friday, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we have the formula, they know what it takes. But I guess missing her presence on the floor was felt a little bit. But still, that doesn't discredit anybody else that we have on this team, because I still think that anybody can step up. Who could we count on to step up in clutch situations? I think that, we wanted to share a little bit too much, as opposed to someone stepping up and taking control.
You have to be excited about. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Thank you, Tyler. I think you felt the eyes in the back of my head, but it's all good. Coach, one thing you have been adamant about throughout this tournament, your entire team's coming back next season. So how do you kind of take this experience, kind of bottle it up and, use it to fuel you for off-season workouts, because you're not losing roughly anything right now?
This team, I told them in the locker room that, they have a taste of what it feels like to be on this stage. I think we played so hard versus Alabama State because we lost to them twice in the regular season. So, to come all the way here to get to the championship game, there is no doubt in my mind that they're going to fight to do the things that they need to do to be back here. Coach Zay Green was on the end of the bench coaching, the entire game, and she's done a really good job as far as keeping them together and keeping them, focused. And so that is something that we're excited about. We only lose two young ladies, and the entire team returns, and you add Zay Green and Karina Carter to this bunch, and then I think that you'll see that we may be sitting back here at the same table next year. I don't know what seating will be, but we will be sitting back here next year with the work that they put in every single day.
Coach, let me just piggyback real quick on the fact that you've got many of your personnel returning next season. As you go into the off season with recruiting, are there like maybe one or two pieces that you think is there anything in particular that you're looking for that might complete to get you to actually winning a championship?
Well, we've already signed 2 freshmen. What we were trying to do was build a younger group behind this group right here, so they can kind of learn a little bit once they get here. But if we have room for anybody, it would probably be one kid. Zay Green is a walk-on. Zay Green is not even on a basketball scholarship. I'm gonna let that soak in for y'all. And when she fell into our lap, it was late. And so for her to come here and take a chance on us, we're going to get other transfers throughout the country that's going to come in and that's going to take a chance on us. We have 17 kids on our roster. And so, Zay's not going anywhere. For anybody who's listening, once you want to post that, she's not going anywhere. She is locked in. But, we have people all the time who reach out to us and wants to come and play at the University of Arkansas-Pine Bluff. That trend won't stop as long as I'm here. And I'm proud of what we've accomplished, and we'll continue to stack those days and have those moments. But it should be fun coaching them next year too.